Our next honoree this afternoon is Rebecca Creedon Headley. Rebecca was a 2-year member of the Bloomsburg Women's Soccer Program from 1994 and 1995 and graduated from Bloomsburg in 1998. Though her career was cut short due to an injury, Rebecca is still one of the top forwards to ever play for the Huskies. She is a 2-time All-American and 2-time All-Region and All-Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference honoree. During her 2 full seasons with Bloomsburg, the Huskies went 29-4-3 and were a perfect 18-0 in conference play. The Huskies finished as PSAC runners-up in both of those seasons. Ladies and gentlemen, the 200th inductee into the Bloomsburg Hall of Fame, Rebecca Creedon Headley.
Just to kind of piggyback off what Joel was saying, it is a magical place up here, and everybody knows that from the ride up. It feels like once you hit Lee Heighton, everything just kind of calms down, and it's a lot of fun. But a lot of things did come back memory-wise for me. First off, last night I was at the 7-Eleven waiting for someone to come put gas in my truck. Took me a while to figure it out. Then I got inside and the game was on, and I said, "What's the Phillies score?" And he says, "Phillies, this is Penn State." So just a lot of different things come back. I'd like to thank, obviously, the committee for the induction. Congrats to the other inductees. It's great getting to know you guys yesterday at the game. It was fun. Just kind of going through my notes here. I kind of just went through like what I've learned. So what soccer has taught me, obviously, is perseverance, commitment, strength, camaraderie is a big one. And I've carried that with me, and I use that in my career now as a teacher. So I really, look back at all that I've learned just from soccer. What my coaches have taught me, obviously skill, leadership, and sportsmanship, has obviously paid off in my life as well, and I take those lessons with me. What Bloomsburg has taught me mostly is that we weren't students, we weren't just athletes, we were student athletes. And that was a big, big thing that was instilled in me, so I really appreciate that too. Sorry, my voice is so scratchy. And then obviously, it all boils down to the root of all of my success, my parents. My mom, she was this like scrappy young kid who would show up to the Francis Avenue fields with her baseball glove and kick the heck out of the boys. She was awesome. She taught me how to survive, how to be tough. And then I have my dad with me too. He's my rock. He was the one. Kids would always ask me, "Where did you guys vacation this summer?" Where the soccer tournament was. We didn't really vacation. That's what that money went to. He was nuts. When he first met my mom, I was in dance, and that was not a good idea because I just don't dance. He right away took me out of dance and put me in soccer. So I was 11 or 12, I think, when I first started playing. So I show up, this girl with this big afro, McGregor white golf cleats, no shin guards, and they throw me on the field, and it just took, I don't know what it was, but I never would have had that opportunity. Maybe I'd be in the New York Ballet if it wasn't for you, Dad, right? He also had me practice on my brother, who's 9 years younger than me, and ironically, he went on to play soccer as a defender, so that was pretty interesting, but he basically let me beat the heck out of him, so it was great. I got to practice, get better, and beat the heck out of my brother, so that was awesome. I've been to Minnesota, I've been to Florida, I've been to Canada, Indiana, England, Sweden, Denmark, all playing soccer. So it's just been such a great opportunity for me. And there's other things that my dad taught me, and I don't know if he even remembers this. One of the biggest things he said to me was, most of your strength and most of your balance come from your core. And he really had me work on my core and make that core strength. And that's a lesson that I pass on to my kids now too. So the other day, my son Luke here, who's right over here, he was in a cross-country meet, and I can't go because I'm the mom, I'm the teacher, mom/teacher that can't leave the building, can't put a movie on and go watch the cross-country meet. Won't work. So I trust all my friends to give me information, and they come back, they're like, "Becky, I don't think he even ran the race because he was doing front handsprings, back handsprings. He's just very, very strong," because I got him into gymnastics right away, and now he's an incredible athlete too. I just think all those lessons that came from my dad, super important. The biggest takeaway, that Bloomsburg again has given me is, you can accomplish anything. You take risks, travel, see other things. In my township, it's like a cult. If you don't play for West Effort, you stay in West Effort, they think they're all going to the NFL, they think they're all going to the Major League Baseball. So it's like having that opportunity to travel with my club teams and everything was just an awesome experience. So again, thank you guys very much. Congrats to the other inductees, and thank you also for you guys. Go Phillies.